We got a great show today. Thank you. Guys, make sure you go ahead and take some time to share the show right now. Send it to some people.
Share the fucking show.
Share the fucking show. Yeah. Yeah. Just getting everything all ready for us.
Gather around.
Yeah,
Gather the family.
Come on, children.
We have a great Thanksgiving story on this Thanksgiving Eve. It starts with a bunch of savages.
'Twas the night before Thanksgiving.
'Twas the night before Thanksgiving, and not a creature around, except DJ's nose, trying to eat all the turkey.
That don't even add up, man.
I can't rhyme like you guys, man.
Getting everything all ready for us.
Gather around.
We got Twitter rolling.
What's up, Twitter? Any gay boners? Got any gay boner? Is there a gay owner in the house?
Yeah.
Oh, Kelly Goodwin, thank you.
Guys, again, right before we get going, go ahead and share this out, man. Send it to somebody. Hope you guys are enjoying your pre-turkey day. Appreciate you guys wanting to take the time and hang with us.
Who's having gay boner for Thanksgiving? All right. Only DJ. We know, Meho. All right.
Michigan in the house. All right. Okay, Michigan.
Where are you guys at? Let's see where you're at. See that?
They
Just watch
glasses.
Heat. Top 3 movie.
They want the glasses.
Montana, Australia.
Look at that.
There we go. That's DJ's cousin. Wait, what? Jericho, what's up on Twitter, man? Hopping in from Ohio. All right. Kentucky. Yeah.
All right, guys, let's share the show out before we get going here.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, we got some super chats there.
Oh, we do.
Yeah, what's that say?
Super chat from Jay Von Riddle.
See that?
Finally watched Heat after Andy has been bashing my fellow brother DJ. It's beeper than Den of Thieves. That's definitely my brother.
He can't read or write either. Oh, man.
Javon, appreciate it, Doc.
All right.
That's
At
great.
least he can use the computer. I wonder if he has a driver's license. We know he doesn't have voter ID.
That's right. That's
Just ask
right.
Democrats.
That's right. Watching from Texas with my 8-year-old daughter.
All right, gather around, children.
Yeah. Hello, children. You want to say that name?
Evening, Huz. Michaela?
All right, here we go. It was safe.
Yeah.
Just had to test the water.
Watching from Texas, my 8-year-old daughter, Michaela. Hello, Michaela.
What's up, Michaela?
All right, let's do this. Are we ready? All right. What is up, guys? It's Andy Priscilla, and this is the show for the realists, saying goodbye to the lies, the fakeness, and delusions of modern society, and welcome to motherfucking reality. Guys, today we have a special Thanksgiving episode of Andy and DJ
Cruise the motherfucking internet.
That's what we're going to do. We're going to cruise the internet.
We are going to cruise it.
All right, guys. Hello.
Hey.
Don't forget about the fee. The fee is very simple. If you enjoy the show, please do us a big solid and share the show. All right. If you're on the live stream right now, share it out, and we'll get this thing going. Don't be a hoe.
Share the show. Yeah, pass it to your liberal cousins and stuff.
Yeah, bring them around.
Yeah.
Get 'em around. We'll convert them.
Like, you'll love this.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, we got Turkey Day for tomorrow when it's posted. Because I know we got a lot of people that still be watching this tomorrow too. But it is Turkey Day, man. It's pre-Turkey Day, and it got me thinking. I love this picture because I'm kind of like a chef there.
Yeah.
I
I like it too.
I'm a connoisseur of food.
I'm kind of like eating.
Yeah, you know. And so it got me on this taking just a little memory troll, and just like
What's a memory troll?
like just going down memory lane,
You mean like a stroll?
a stroll.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Walking cell block D. Of all the different dishes, and we're,
What?
I just want, what is some of your favorite dishes? Because Andy, dude, I'll be real, bro. I literally just searched white people Thanksgiving.
Yeah. What came up?
Shit like this.
Yeah,
Like, why do y'all do stuff like this?
I don't
Like,
know.
what
It's
is
festive.
this?
It's festive.
That's okay. And then I just kept looking. I'm like, dude, what the hell?
I don't know what that is.
What
I ain't
are they
claiming that.
eating?
That doesn't look good.
What is that, dude?
Yeah, I've never seen anything like that in my whole
Andy.
life. I swear. I couldn't even tell you what that is or that.
What is that?
I don't know. That looks like. Yeah, that's not real.
Andy, this is so real. This is real stuff. I searched white people Thanksgiving.
Oh, so now we're eating fucking fancy feast? That's what that is. That's fancy feast.
That's not fancy. The cat food?
That is fancy feast right out the can, man. It's still got the can shape.
Yeah. I don't get it, man.
The internet lies.
Yeah, man. Y'all be eating some weird stuff.
Yeah.
Weird stuff.
Come on, man. Nobody really eats stuff that looks like that. That's not even cooked yet.
Yeah. Listen, I searched it. That's what came up,
Well, what happens when you search black people Thanksgiving?
This.
Oh, you knew it. You already knew. You were ready. Oh, man. Yep. I mean, I'd like pig's feet too if that's what I got served on Thanksgiving. Pig's feet?
Oh, man. Guys. Welcome.
Yeah, that's right.
Welcome to the show. Yeah, no, we got a good one, man. Got a lot of stuff happening as usual, though. And we got to dive into it.
Yeah.
We got to dive into it. Let's check in with the chat real quick before we get rolling. Chat is alive and well. Got Twitter, YouTube. Should we expand this?
I think we got to go everywhere, man.
I think so.
I don't know if people know who we are, dude. We're way ahead of everybody else.
It's true.
I think we're so far ahead, we get ignored sometimes.
Yeah.
Like it sounds crazy
Yeah.
because we're so far ahead, and then it happens, and then like everybody else, like, and
They'll
I'm
just
like,
take the credit for it.
all I ever do is like, I watch the internet, and I'm like, dude, I said that like 2 years ago. White people Thanksgiving just means all the dads are there. That was a chat comment. That was not my comment.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Gord Burning says Andy's favorite dish is a whole can of whoop ass.
Yeah. That's what I like to serve. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, pass.
Yeah.
I have my down moments too.
Oh, they're not very often.
Happens. Ignore that.
Oh man! All right, guys. Well, yeah, let's buckle up, man, because we got a lot to cover today. Again, we really appreciate you guys for joining us this beautiful evening, and let's get into it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. We got headline number 1. Obviously, a big talk of the town. We got 2 National Guard troops that were shot near the White House in an ambush-styled attack. Okay, with a suspect now in custody. Let's dive into it. Let's go into it. Now, be aware. I mean, this is still there's still a lot happening. There's still a lot of information that's trying to come up. But let's dive into what we know right now. So, as of right now, time of this recording, a crazed gunman shot 2 National Guard troops in a cowardly ambush-style attack, leaving them in critical condition. just blocks from the White House on Wednesday, according to law enforcement sources and officials. The gunman rounded the corner and 17th and I Streets outside the Farragut West Metro Station in D.C. around 2:15 p.m. Eastern Time. Before ambushing the pair of guard members and opening fire, Metro Police Department Executive Assistant Chief Jeffrey Carroll said at a press conference. The armed soldiers who were patrolling the streets exchanged gunfire with the shooter, and other guardsmen stationed nearby rushed to the area after hearing shots ring out. FBI Director Kash Patel, he declared that the Bureau and its law enforcement partners would use, quote, all of our resources to make sure we find the perpetrators responsible for this heinous act, vowing they will be brought to justice. This is the clip from where it happened. Let's check this out.
Two of our brave members of the National Guard and the Department of War were brazenly attacked in a horrendous act of violence. They were shot. They're in critical condition. As you can see behind me, we have assembled the full force of both the federal and state and local law enforcement agencies to bring bear all of our resources to make sure we find the perpetrators responsible for this heinous act. And make no mistake, they will be brought to justice. Since this is an assault on a federal law enforcement officer, this will be treated at the federal level as an assault on a federal law enforcement officer. The FBI will lead out on that mission with our interagency partners, to include the Department of Homeland Security, Secret Service, ATF, DEA, and we're thankful for the mayor's assistance in this matter, the Metropolitan Police Department and their skills in investigating homicides and gun shootings in this city is exceptional. We will work together collaboratively because this is a matter of national security, because it's a matter of pride. President Trump has been informed. We've been in contact with the White House. We will shortchange the American public with no resources to make sure we find and safeguard our nation's capital right here in Washington, D.C., and bring anyone responsible for this heinous act of violence to justice. I would lastly like to add to the American public and the world, please send your prayers to those brave warriors who are in critical condition and their families. They are here serving our country. They are here protecting everyday Americans and citizens around the world in our nation's capital. They are the heroes of this day, and we must remember them on this day and every day, and their families and the sacrifice they have made.
Yeah. Yeah, so that comes out. Now, the initial story that's, I guess, being, told right now is that these two National Guardsmen, they were patrolling. They were ambushed by the shooter. They exchanged gunfire, and then other guardsmen stationed nearby rushed to the area after hearing the shots ring out. One female guard was shot in the chest before the suspect then shot her in the head, law enforcement sources say. And then he allegedly fired at a second guard before a third guard stationed nearby rushed in and took him down. Now, the governor, these guardsmen were from West Virginia. And the governor, this has been causing some confusion out there because the governor very quickly put out this tweet. Not even 30 minutes after the shooting, saying, quote, "It is with great sorrow that we can confirm both members of the West Virginia National Guard who were shot earlier today in Washington, D.C. have passed away from their injuries." So he put this tweet out, and then about 20 minutes later or so, he updated that, and they are not at the time, right now, they're not deceased. They are still in critical condition, fighting for their lives. And he put out a correcting tweet 20 minutes later or so. Now, videos have been going around. This is a video. This is a clip from the apprehension of the suspect, allegedly. Let's check this out. So you can kind of see some National Guardsmen, some law enforcement fighting with the guy on the ground. Okay. So the video comes out, right? Now, there's been some updates, okay? One of those updates being that they have identified the suspect in the shooting, and that apparently this guy is an Afghan national from Afghanistan who immigrated here from Afghanistan in August of 2021. His name is something pretty hard to pronounce, I'm not gonna lie.
Steve?
Yeah. We'll call him Steve. His last name is Lackenwall. Okay.
Rahmanullah Lakhanwal.
There we go. What he said. And he's in custody right now. I know that he was hospitalized and sent out. But, you know, it doesn't stop them from trying to paint a certain narrative before any of the information is even come to fruition. MSNBC is getting destroyed right now because of a live broadcast that went out. This is what one of the anchors had to say. Again, with very little information being put out. This is the side that they decided to jump on. Let's listen to this.
But of course, there's so much controversy happening in the United States right now with ICE, who are also wearing uniforms and wearing masks. And so you don't know, people walking around with uniforms in an American city. There are some Americans that might object to that. And so apparently this shooting has happened.
No, motherfucker, there's no Americans that object to that. The people that object to it aren't fucking Americans. Anyway, what else?
No, I mean, dude, it just makes me think, right? Because one of the big things that we've covered on the show that's been kind of crazy is coming full circle here a little bit. But you have this trending name that they've given to those senators and congressmen. They call them the Seditious Six, right? And I found this so funny that all of them almost immediately decided to jump on, and of course they want to send out their hearts, and thoughts and prayers to these two National Guardsmen. When just a few days ago, they're calling, for people to disobey lawful commands and building resentment between people and people who are following the lawful commands, right?
No, this is a CYA on their
Just cover
part.
your ass.
Right.
100%, dude. It wasn't just Locken. You got Mark Kelly in there.
They don't want to get roped into it.
It's their fault.
In
my opinion,
there's a lot of people whose fault it is.
Yeah, I mean, let's talk about it. I mean, because, dude, it's crazy. Now, to the Seditious Six, the FBI is reaching out and is supposed to be doing an inquiry into the Seditious Six. Mark Kelly, he might be getting recalled and back to active service to get court-martialed. All of that stuff's moving, man, but it's just like, y'all were better off not saying fucking anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, I don't get it. I don't get it.
What do you mean you don't get it?
I don't get it. These people, because they call for the violence, they call for...
These people are enemies of the United States.
Yeah.
It's perfectly understandable when you understand the perspective that they take. These people hate America. They are there to undermine America, to create a new system in America, to burn the old one down and replace it with an equitable system that has never worked in the history of humankind. Their job is not to represent you and me and everybody else. Their job is to get what they want. So if you think about what they're trying to do, it makes perfect sense.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's not just this situation, because, I mean, even since then, you got people doxing ICE agents. This just came out. Oh, there was another report, too, that even a DOJ employee has just been arrested, booked on terrorism and evidence tampering for doxing federal agents. Like, you're seeing this massive growth, of people like these senators, like Senator Slotkin and Mark Kelly, push out these statements, and then people are actually acting on it. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying that that's exactly what this situation was. Again, this dude is an Afghan national, right?
Yeah, he allegedly came over when they evacuated and withdrew from Afghanistan.
Right. So how did he get a gun?
I mean, how do criminals get guns?
No.
They break the law. You know what I mean? It's interesting to me that Kash Patel stands there and says all these resources that they're going to, let loose on this apparent act of terrorism, when they withhold those same resources for anything that actually matters in solving the big problem. Sure, this guy deserves to be punished. Sure, he deserves to be punished publicly, and it should be capital punishment. He should get the death sentence. That is what should happen. And it likely will happen if it's a federal crime, because that's the law, especially if one of them dies. But here's what I see when I look at this, okay? I see them ignoring the people who caused the problem and then addressing the little problem, okay? It would be like you have cancer and you're getting some, wounds on your body because the cancer is eating it, and they want to treat the little wound instead of treating the cancer.
Right.
And when we look at what's happened here, this is a non-U.S. citizen that should not be in the country under any circumstances whatsoever, who has just potentially taken the lives of 2 American citizens who have families, who are citizens, who have the right to be here, who are doing their job. And these people aren't going to be there tomorrow for Thanksgiving. They might not be, they might not recover. Who knows?
Their families are changed forever.
Forever.
Yeah.
Forever and ever. And this is the thing that I'm getting really tired of, and I believe that America is getting really tired of. No matter how much it's reported or not reported, we are sick and tired of people who should not be in this country causing harm to citizens in this country. We are sick and tired of people who are consistently violent being allowed to run free and rape and assault and murder American citizens. For what? For what? For the will of people who are trying to get elected, and they're trying to rewrite the election districts so that they can stay in power. Okay, so if you are wondering where any of these people lie morally, just understand that they're willing to exchange the lives of American citizens and the safety of American citizens for their own re-election efforts, for their own political agenda, for their own in to the system. All right? These people do not give a shit about American citizens, and they prove it every single day. All right? This here, this pisses me off, dude. Like, real bad. And the fact that we don't have more outrage around the fact that these people are even in our country, there should be, people should be protesting, writing their senators, making it known, speaking out that every single non-citizen that's in this country illegally has to go. They got to go. Okay, these are third world people that come from places that none of our American citizens will ever go voluntarily unless they're naive. And we bring them here, and then we wonder why they act like fucking savages. Well, they act like savages because they are savages, and they live in a country where savagery rules. They don't have civilization like we have it over here. And there is a misunderstanding with American citizens when it comes to thinking that everybody can be like us. No, everybody can't be like us. Not everybody's like us.
Everybody wants to be like us.
They don't want to be like us. They want our country to be like their country, the shithole that they came from. Okay? So this illusion and this delusional thinking that these people are going to come here from the third world and somehow become refined citizens that respect the law and respect the customs and respect the culture is complete bullshit. And we see it every single day. Okay? Now, we also see every single day people come from places willingly. They fill out the paperwork. They go through the process, which makes them value their citizenship, which means I don't want to mess with the culture here. I don't want to cause problems here. I want to come here because I believe in the prosperity and the potential of this country versus my own. Those people can come here, and they've always come here, and they've been welcomed with open arms, okay? But when you bring people who are literal savages from other places, Africa, Asia, fucking Afghanistan and these areas and shit, we're asking for trouble, dude. And this is what we're dealing with. And not there's outside of the ultra privileged people in this society, meaning the white middle upper class, traditionally women, everybody else wants these motherfuckers gone. They don't care if these people are here because they don't have to deal with it, right? So they vote for it over and over and over again. They don't have to deal with with these situations where they live. They don't have their neighborhoods being infiltrated with people who eat their motherfucking pets. Okay? That shit ain't happening to them. They feel guilty because of how good their life is, and they want to sound good at brunch to all their other friends and say, you know what? I'm such a good person. I want these people to come here. They just want a better life. No, they fucking don't want a better life. They want to bring the same life that they had there here. And we see it every single day. So until Americans rise up and say, these motherfuckers got to go, we're going to have a problem. And then there's a bigger problem to address here. Like I said, with Kash Patel, why are you not aggressively going after the people who broke the law to allow these people in here? Why are you not doing that?
Yeah.
Why are we not holding the people accountable for the biggest treasonous activity that's ever happened in this country, which is allowing 17 to 22 million military-age males into this country illegally for the benefit of themselves? Okay, that's a treasonous act, bro. That is a complete violation of their oath to serve and protect the citizens of this country. But you don't see Kash Patel or Trump or anybody saying we're going to hold those motherfuckers accountable. Why is that? Because they want the fucking chaos. They want, like I've said on the show over and over and over and over again, they want Muslims to be the main enemy, and they know that if they can get Americans and Christians to attack Muslims and vice versa, then nobody will notice who's actually pulling the strings to create all of this chaos. Mm-hmm. And we see it in the coverage of this today. I've seen so many people saying things like, the enemy's here. Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, they've been here. Okay, where were you the last 4 years? right? They've been here.
Yeah,
all right,
get here today.
And the enemy isn't Muslims. The enemy is, just like in every other category of people, criminals and unproductive human beings who do not share the values of this country coming here and causing problems. Those are the fucking enemies. Okay, and then the bigger enemy is the people who allow it.
Who opened the door.
So, in my opinion, this is just an example of what they're trying to create so that we don't notice who's actually creating the problem. Does that make sense?
Absolutely, dude. Absolutely.
I mean, dude, I've been talking about this forever, dude. Christians and Muslims, Christians and Muslims, Christians and Muslims. It's no different than here in the country domestically. White versus black, white versus black, white versus black. Christians versus Muslims, Christians versus Muslims, Christians versus Muslims. You know, it's interesting because no one ever fucking talks about where this division comes from because it's not natural. It's not natural. People just don't naturally hate each other here. It's intentional. And it's intentional division, an intentional narrative created so that we can never unite and we can never come together to point the finger at the real motherfuckers causing these problems.
Mm-hmm. Dude, you know, the only thing is like, because dude, I hear their argument that they're trying. Well, I mean, Andy, but like, okay, 22 million people, not every single one is a bad person.
No.
You know, but the problem is when you have a system that allowed that many people to come in and we're not vetting any of them, or like all it takes is one.
Yeah, and dude, they understand.
And we don't know which one it is.
That's right.
Now.
That's what I was getting ready to say. They understand that it's almost impossible to identify who's who. Mm-hmm. Dude, we're so close to a massive terror attack on this country.
Yeah.
Done in a very guerrilla warfare style, similar to what happened in Israel, allegedly, on October 7th, okay? Where these people go door to door, they're activated, they go door to door, and they fucking just start killing people. And my prediction is that will be the next false flag. We will see what a bigger attack could it be than if they activated people that were spread across the country as individuals to go door to door and just start shooting motherfuckers. Mm-hmm. Think of the chaos that would create in this country.
Yeah.
That, I promise you, that is the false flag that they're going to pull.
Man.
Yeah. And it's not like I haven't been talking about this for years, dude. You know what I'm saying? So, unfortunately, yeah, you could sit here and say, oh, well, there's some good people mixed in there. Yeah, there is. But you know what? They got to go too.
Until we know for sure. And they come back and we're going to vet them the right way.
That's right.
I mean, that's how it's like.
Go home.
And people don't understand it. I think we should talk about it. I mean, the team's going to get a little, but we have like our team is diverse in that sense where we have 2 people who are naturalized citizens of this country.
Yeah.
That came that took the time to go through the process.
Yeah.
And we're not talking months, we're talking years.
What? Yeah, both are
Muslims.
Muslim.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not like this is not a profound idea. Like we're not bigoted. Like no, just there's the right way to do it.
Speak
bro.
for yourself.
Well, I mean, there's a right way to do this. There's a right way to do this, and there's a wrong way to do it. And we just got done experiencing what the wrong way doing it.
We got a clean house.
Man. Yeah, bro.
We got a clean house.
You ain't gotta go home.
I've been talking.
But you gotta get the fuck out of here.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying,
dude? Listen, we've been talking about this. I've been talking about this for years and years and years. The removal of these people is going to be very ugly.
Yeah.
And it's going to be hard for people to stomach, especially the white upper middle class Karens that don't have to deal with anything. You know, I was thinking about this. Those same people vote for the worst economy, the worst economic atmosphere possible, and then they send their men out to try and earn a living in that atmosphere. It's like, dude, what the fuck are you guys thinking? Like they're voting against their own self-interest every day so they can brag at brunch about how fucking moral they are. It's insane, dude. So, yeah, man.
Well, obviously, like I said, I mean, this is a still developing situation, and I'm sure more is coming out, man. But I mean, dude, this sucks.
Well,
sucks.
Yeah, it does suck. It's
like, I mean, these are 2 people. Like these families are changed forever.
Yeah,
and these aren't the first Americans who have been, the quote unquote casualty, if you will, of these, the last 4 or 5 years and the policies we've had. There's been plenty of Americans who have been American families that have been affected by this invasion, dude, and it fucking sucks,
bro. All the truck crashes we covered, the murders we've covered, the rapes we've covered, the fucking attacks we've covered. These people are not compatible with the American culture that exists in this country. I don't know what it's going to take for people to get that through their fucking heads. You know what it is? It's a bunch of people who've never been anywhere else.
That's what it is.
You know what I mean? They don't understand. You can't take someone who's lived their whole life a certain way and then just pick them up and move them over to this other location and expect them to change.
Yeah.
They are not going, they're going to continue. Bro, if you ate ducks over there, you're going to eat them here. Mm-hmm. If you rape kids over there, you're going to do that here. If you kill people over there, you're going to do that here, which is what the fuck they do over there. Okay? So, dude, you know what, man? Every person who voted and who cheers this importing of the third world is complicit in this attack. Period. And all the murders and all the, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. These people wouldn't be voting for that shit if it was their kid that got fucking murdered.
No. Not only that, dude. It's just none of those people who are open and try to portray that virtuous narrative, bro. Open your doors.
Forge Athletics says that American first, America only, or get the fuck out. Yes, that is where the fuck we are. It's America first. If you ain't about America, you're gone. That is how we have to be. And unfortunately, we haven't ever had to deal with that here in this country. But because of the treasonous people who made the decision to allow these, not only did they make the decision, they forced you to fund it. You funded it.
We paid for these people to
all of the people who pay taxes, you funded that motherfucker coming here and shooting those people. How do you feel about that? I'm fucking over it, dude.
Yeah, man. Guys, let us know down in the comments, man, what you guys think. With that being said, let's cruise the chat.
Yeah, let's do it.
No. New little graphic.
Yeah, I got that little orange there. Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing to it, but
it don't look good.
Yeah, it don't look good. Looks like one of them. It looks like a little gay boner.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, speaking
Gabe gave me that drink.
Yeah, speaking of that, actually, we're going to cruise the chat, but I had to pull it up, man. Skinny 2 Squall, man. What happened, dude? Hey, you want to give the people what was happening here,
dude? You know what?
I need to play by play. Listen, and people been getting on me because they're like, "Oh, I tried to stop it."
Yeah, it's all right.
You know?
Man, it was funny. Listen, I'm trying to run the show, dude. You know, like we got all these chats. I'm trying to give people their props.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, you pay $2. I want to give you a little love. You know, so I gave it to the gay boner.
Well, Skinny Too Swole is responsible for this, and he actually commented on the video after it posted. He says, quote, "I have peaked. The greatest prank of my lifetime."
Hey, that was pretty good, dude.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Pretty good. And dude, the people loved it. It was great. Josh Moxie said Andy will turn down millions and millions for the podcast to be externally ad free, but will say gay boners for $2.
Hey, everybody's got their price.
Yeah.
Everybody's got their price. Mine happens to be $2.
Yeah, man. Let's check in with the chat though, guys.
Yeah.
What do you guys got going on right now? We got Thanksgiving tomorrow. How's everybody feeling out there? It's planted division.
Yeah, it is. 100%. Manufactured division. 100%. 100%.
A few minutes ago, Max Hammer in the super chat said, which I want your response on. He said, Israel is probably behind most everything, but that doesn't change what Muslims are or the fact they're trying to take this country. They are here.
Okay. Just like we talk about it not being all Jews, you can't talk about Muslim extremists and think that represents all Muslims.
Right.
It doesn't. Okay. Muslims are actually a very peaceful people who take no shit. All right. They actually share a place in their religion for Jesus Christ, just like Christians do. But you know who doesn't? Right? Okay. So when we think, and you got Ben Shapiro openly saying that on Joe Rogan. Okay. Yeah, we don't believe in Jesus. We think he was a scammer. We think he was a guy that was running a revolt on Rome and got killed like everybody else, like he's David Koresh. Okay. And that's what they believe. And so we actually have a lot more in common with those people than we don't. And just like we have radical right-wing extremists who will literally say, you know, instead of saying, hey, we got to kick them out, they'll say, hey, we got to kill them all. They'll say crazy shit. All right. Do you not think that Islam has those same extremists? They do. So it's very important that we don't buy into the propaganda that's been served to us for the last 40 years in this country, saying that Muslims are the enemy. No, there's radical Muslims. And yes, their goal is to come to the country and have 70 kids to year 2 and take it over. Okay. That's why they got to fucking go.
That's right. That's right.
All right.
That's right. No,
So
dude, you're going to find extremism everywhere.
that's
man.
right.
You know?
And we got to be, you know, like, dude, we'd be a lot more famous if I just said the crazy shit that everybody else says.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right, but
but
you'd
we
be wrong.
actually
You'd
talk
be
about
wrong like
reasonable
everybody
solutions
else.
here.
Yeah.
And you know, another thing is that it's funny because nobody else talks about the way America should be or what we could do to fix it. All they do is cry and complain and bitch about every single headline that's on the internet. All right, here's the deal. If we want a better country, we got to start working towards a better country. All right, that means we got to do things different. That means we got to live at a higher standard. That means we got to become more intelligent, that become more healthy, more fit, better people. The culture is made up of individuals, and the quality of the individuals is shit. The culture is going to be shit. Okay, and right now, if we're being honest, we have a culture that does not represent American values the way that it should and has in the past. We have to fix that. We fix that by the way that we live. By the way, I have something that solves that problem, and you're going to find out about it on December 7th. Okay, and if you want to find out about it, go to andyfrisella.com/MFCEO and get on the list, because we're going to fix this shit at scale.
That's real, man. I want to read this comment real quick from Twitter. Josh Robert over on Twitter. Andy, what books do you recommend all Americans read? Give me like a top 3 quick little book
Man, I
list.
think it's important for people to read the Communist Manifestos. I think it's very important for people to understand how good communism sounds. Okay, because like when we talk about communism, we look at history and we look at the effects of it and we look at what has happened historically, which has always ended in mass death. Okay, always. And the reason that it ends in mass death is because their policies don't work, and they criticize anybody who criticizes or stands against those or who represents anything. They have to kill. And let me tell you something about good ideas. The best ideas in the world, you don't have to kill motherfuckers to get them to believe it.
That's right.
Okay?
That's right.
So that's the problem with communism. And I think people get very confused about what communism actually is and how people can fall into it. But if you actually go back and read like Karl Marx or The Rules for Radicals or any of these books, The Fourth Turning, The Red Famine, if you read those books, you would understand how they bring people in, which would give you an idea of what's actually happening now. So, and dude, when you think about like, I read a poll today on, I think it was on Breitbart, that 40% of people under 40 want a Democratic Socialist elected president in 2028. Well, why is that? Well, here's why. Because they've made people intentionally poor. They've made everything unaffordable. They have taken the American dream away from people to where they don't believe that it's even possible. Yep. And if you don't believe that the American dream is possible, which is pulling yourself up, making something of yourself, the only other attractive option is to have everything provided to you. Okay? So it makes perfect sense to me why so many young people see this as attractive. And if you were to actually read these books, you would understand that this little revolution they're trying to pull here, which they're going to fucking fail at, okay, has been going on for the last 100 years. And it's been going on fast for the last 20 years, specifically since 2001, September 11th. Okay, that's when shit really changed. That's when they propagated this anti-Muslim hate. Dude, I could go on and on. But the point is, they've been manipulating and indoctrinating young people for the last 25 years, and then on the other side, making it harder and harder and harder for them to live. So you introduce a generation or two of unskilled people who believe in idealism, and then you make the environment unlivable and the American dream unachievable, and then you get them to cheer for communism against everybody else who's ever made something of themselves in this country. That is the communist playbook, all right? They make rich people the enemy. They make people who do the things they're supposed to do in life and who have enjoyed the fruits of those things the enemy, saying that those people are taking from them, which is a complete lie. And these people are too stupid to look above that level and realize what's actually happening. So if you're asking what books to read, I would read all the books on communism, but I'm going to tell you right now, you better be of strong mind when you read it because they're very fucking convincing. And that's why you have these people who seem to be somewhat intelligent falling for this.
Yep.
All right?
Yeah, dude, it's so crazy, man, because you look, like, when we had Curtis Bowers on, this is another great thing, another great resource people can look into, Agenda and Agenda 2. But like you talk to him or watch those, like it's so crazy how we went from a country, in the 60s, 70s where we hated communism. Like we took an actual like very prolific stance against it to where now it's like, oh yeah, Democrat, we call it something different. It's beautiful. It's great.
Yeah, but that was easy to do when there was a system of communism happening in the world.
In real time that they could see. Yeah.
It's very easy when we were kids, when I was a kid, it was very easy to see an example of communism because of what was going on in USSR. All right. So we were shown the negative aspects. Yeah. We were shown the breadlines. We were shown the suffering. We were shown the poverty. We were shown all of those things. That hasn't existed since 1991.
Right.
So the people that are 20 years old now, they think that's some bullshit fairy tale.
Yeah.
Oh, they just did it wrong.
You say 19 anything, they think it's fucking ancient.
Right.
These kids are born in 2000, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So, and dude, round one says, yeah, be careful reading those documents if you're easily influenced.
Yeah.
You read Mao's Little Red Book, bro. Like if you read it with an understanding of what's going on, there's a lot of really good shit in there. Like you're going to be like, damn, that's profound shit. But then you read it with like the understanding of them trying to manipulate the masses, and it's very clear, right? You have to read it with the right mindset because, dude, it's convincing shit.
It'll get you.
Yeah. Isn't it weird how we never hear about Jewish extremism? Yeah, dude, that's because they delete everybody that does. Like I said, if you have, great ideas, you don't have to silence people, which is their MO.
Who's your trucker?
What's he say?
Do you feel like people are going to wait and see what the NYC new mayor will do? And if things turned out better than people think they will?
I think that's the plan. I think the plan is, here's what I think the plan is. I think the plan is for them to advertise socialism and communism with Mandami and then help him on the backside with quote unquote government funds, capitalist policies, so that the front facing label is socialism, communism. On the backside, they're going to supplement everything and make everything work so that they can convince people to elect someone into power versus them having to take over. Because I think they've realized that with our armed citizenship, this thing that they tried to pull with COVID, the authoritarianism, the natural taking off of the mask, that isn't going to work here. So my opinion, my personal belief is that they are actually going to put this guy in power, help New York look really good, and then run this dude as, the socialist communist guy.
See, it
and
does
that's
work.
how that's how they're going to get the power.
It does work.
Yeah.
What do we do? Communism hasn't worked.
Personally, as of today, that's what I think.
It's interesting too. They chose a state that has some of the most strict gun laws. A very low population of gun owners.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, make no mistake, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It's very, very intentional, man. Very intentional. Yeah, man. Guys, we appreciate you though. Let's keep cruising. We got some more to cover. Yeah, headline 2. A little dramatic effect there. You like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Headline number 2. Let's go to Minnesota, y'all.
Minnesota?
Don't they call it pop or some shit like that up there?
It is pop.
You don't call it pop.
I call it pop. I call it whatever I want. I call it whatever I feel like in the day.
In the moment?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me some of that shit.
Yeah. That's right.
You guys do too. Give me that red. Give me that purple. Give me that wallet. Oh, man.
All right, time for the kids to go to bed.
Yeah.
Send them out.
Yeah. There's lots more where that came from.
All right, guys, let's keep cruising. Headline number 2. Let's go to Minnesota. This is a crazy little update we just covered. Like, I want to say last week, a week before that maybe. Minnesota judge overturns guilty verdict in $7 million taxpayer fraud case. This is interesting, man. It's not interesting, actually. It's exactly what was going to happen the whole time. Let's dive into this. You got a judge in Hennepin County, Minnesota, has overturned a guilty verdict in the case of a man accused of stealing $7.2 million from taxpayers. The case centered around Abdifada Yusuf, running a home health care company called Promise Health from a mailbox. He and his wife, Lol Ahmed, were later charged with stealing the money via Medicaid overbilling in the scam, KARE 11 reported on Monday. However, the outlet said, quote, despite the jury of our peers, swiftly convicting Yusuf, Judge Sarah West, this lady with the SSRI eyes, last week decided that they got it wrong, overturning the verdict and issuing a judgment of acquittal. Absolutely insane. Defense attorney Joe Tamburino, who is not affiliated with the case, reviewed the decision and analyzed it for the KARE 11 News. He says the judge ruled that the state's case, quote, relied heavily on circumstantial evidence and that she believed the state didn't rule out other reasonable interferences. Despite the ruling, even Judge West wrote that she is, quote, troubled by the matter in which fraud was able to be perpetuated at Promise Health. Sounds like our arms were kind of twisted here because there's a lot of political capital up in Minnesota, lots of it, and it doesn't help when you got people like Representative Ilhan Omar and other Democrats defending all of these Somali immigrants and migrants who are doing all of this mass fraud, dude. It's like we're talking hundreds of millions of dollars, hundreds of it.
Yeah, that's their culture, dude. That's why when you look at Somalia, it looks like shit.
We don't steal from our own.
Bro,
we know that's not a good thing to do.
When we were over there during the Mogadishu shit, okay, and we were UN sending food supply, okay, over there. They were fucking stealing the food, selling the food, and not giving it to their citizens and letting them starve. This scam shit that happens over there happens here. So, like, this is another cultural thing. All right. And dude, and that's more identity politics. All right. It's not about the rule of law anymore. It's about what race you are.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not going to be the judge who,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because she knows she's going to get the backlash.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. She's doing that because she doesn't want to get the backlash. Well, it's two things. It's one, she's either completely bought into that white guilt shit, okay? Or two, she's getting pressure from the overwhelming Somali community where she lives to just pretend that these people aren't doing these things.
Yeah, they're not doing it. They're not doing it. But yeah, let's check in with Ilhan Omar, dude, because she's very vocal for her fellow countrymen. Let's check this clip.
Because if you believe in law and order, you understand that if a person commits a crime, they face justice. And that you don't put that crime on a whole community. What we also know is that there is not a single evidence that the president or his coonies have put forth that there are any single resource from taxpayers in Minnesota that has gone to aid and abate terrorism.
Which is crazy.
That's not true.
Because it's not true.
Yeah.
Right? And actually, like literally, I want to say about an hour before we sat down to start this live stream, bro, the 78th, that was hard, 78th, okay, Somali just got locked up for being a part, like, bro, the total is at almost $800 million.
Yeah.
Okay, of Minnesota taxpayer dollars. That is literally, it ain't going back to Minnesota.
Yeah.
It ain't going to
it's going to
pop.
fund terrorism.
Yeah, it ain't going to pop. Okay?
Yeah.
It's going to, it's just crazy, man.
Listen, dude, this woman should not be in Congress. There should be zero people in any elected office, any judicial seat, anything that are not natural-born American citizens. Period. Period.
Z, what's your take on that, bro? Because again, you're a naturalized American, right? You love this country. You don't have no bombs and nothing like that.
Yeah,
going.
sorry, dude.
No, I mean,
No,
but like,
yeah,
let's talk about
agree.
it.
Sorry, dude.
I want your
agree.
point.
Yeah.
I agree. Any government position, every federal position should be natural U.S. born citizens.
Yeah.
I agree. And I've lived in this country for more than 11 years, and I have that standpoint.
Dude, you moved here for American culture.
Absolutely.
So how the fuck are we going to have American culture when we're allowing people from other cultures to make the fucking policy decisions?
It's real.
Okay? So, yes.
That's real.
Most naturalized, immigrants that come here would say the same shit.
Correct. And to your
You
point,
didn't move here to fucking have the same shit you had over there.
absolutely moved here for good.
Yeah.
And to your point earlier, people like this it's what's tarnishing the name of the whole community.
Right.
It's people like her.
I know. She thinks she's standing up for everybody, when in reality, she's creating a ton of fucking hate for her own people.
Exactly.
Listen, dude, there's going to come a time, and it's going to be soon, where there's going to be an American versus the immigrant situation.
Yeah.
Or whatever, illegal immigrant situation.
American versus migrant.
Yeah,
That's
it's
what
going to
it'll be.
happen. It's going to happen. And it's going to have to happen. It's going to have to happen if the government doesn't do what they said they're going to do.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, we won't have a country. There will be no America.
And here's the other thing, dude. Like, it doesn't.
Why are we letting people who come from other places, who clearly, like Omar has said a number of times, her allegiance is to Somalia and Somali people. Why are we letting people like this be elected? Why is that even allowed? That makes zero sense.
or any country for that
That makes
matter.
zero sense. I know.
Let's just say that. But I mean, here's the thing, dude.
It
It's
doesn't
like,
matter if they come from fucking England, bro.
I don't care.
Yeah.
There's no bangers and mash here, bro.
Yeah.
Cook that shit in your own home.
That's right.
But you're not about to force me to do it.
That's right.
I don't want that unseasoned shit.
It's the same thing as somebody comes in here as an entry-level job, and then they demand you that they want to be on the board for the company decisions.
That's right.
It's the same thing. Makes no sense.
Yeah. And if you don't, you're racist.
That's right.
Yeah.
You know, if you don't, you're a bigot.
You hate Somali
What?
people.
I mean, are there other countries that allow American citizens to be a part of their government?
I don't think so.
Why are we the only open door here? Why are we the only people who actually don't have their own country?
Open door, bro.
Okay, no,
the
hold
door is
on.
off the hinges.
We don't have our own country.
No.
We don't have our own country. That's what people don't understand. We don't have it because anybody's allowed to be an elected official here. Anybody's allowed to come here, whether they come through the proper channels or they don't. Okay, we're not the dumpster for the rest of the world to send all their fucking bullshit to.
Bro, let me ask you this because like you just made me think of something, dude. Like when I was growing up, like I knew a few local congressmen and stuff, right? I used to look up, like I'm like it used to feel like that was a noble thing. Like, oh, you're a public servant, you're a congressman. Like that's pretty cool. Like, you know, people voted for you, they trust you. But now, dude, it's like like I don't know. I'm asking, like, did you ever have the same view? Like, was there a point in time where you're like, damn, we do have good people representing our country? And what made it kind of flip? You know what I'm saying?
I still think we have a few good people. I think we've got people like Eric Schmidt and Andrew Bailey. Who
I mean, I used to think it was way more good than bad, and now I feel
I don't believe that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't believe that's been the case. I believe that there wasn't as much available information back then. I think all this corruption and all these things has always existed, which is why politicians have always had the reputation of being slimy dirtbags.
Yeah.
Because they're willing to sell out their own citizens that
that
they
voted
took
for
an
him.
oath
Yeah,
to,
right.
to protect and serve for dollars.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you create term limits, you make them abide by the laws that they create. You do not give them any special privileges. You do not allow them to take money from a lobby. All of these people would leave. They'd all leave, and it would be replaced by people who actually care about fixing the country.
Yeah.
You cannot care about fixing America and take money from foreign governments at the same time, all right, to make policy decisions. You can't do that. That's a conflict of interest. So you're telling me that every single Israeli dollar, every single Chinese dollar, every single whoever Qatari dollar that comes into the United States for one of these people, you're telling me that their interests align with the American citizens?
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Okay? So these people are elected to represent us and make decisions on our behalf. So in my mind, maybe it's not the technical definition of treason, but it certainly isn't what the fuck it's supposed to be.
No, dude. Another weird thing up in Minnesota too is the mayor up there, right? Jacob Fry is his name. This guy, have you seen? Have you
You
seen
mean
this?
that dude that got yelled at and spit on during BLM by his own people?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You seen this?
Have I seen-
Maaga Egawa Jacob Fry, Doke Magalada, Minneapolis. Damaan, Shaabka Somaliyed, Kayimid, Mogadishu, Garowe, Hargeisa, Bosaso, Bedabo, Kismayo, Wahan Rabah, In An Idin Shego.
He can go with him. Get the fuck out of here, man. Oh. Well, he can go with him anyway. You know what else, dude? This guy's a perfect example because I've seen this guy a number of times.
No, he really does feel like that.
We've covered him on the show.
Yeah.
If you want to see what I'm talking about, here's a young guy who has got himself in the position of mayor. There's no possible way in his mind that he doesn't understand that he is betraying his own American citizens by doing the things that he's doing, but he's willing to do it because of what it might get him down the road. Politics is not a fucking career. It is an act of service. It is an act of service. And the fact that these people can get rich doing it is 90% of the problem. So we have to eliminate that funnel of cash to these people some way, somehow, Probably never going to happen without an actual revolution. But if we want a real government that actually represents the people, then there cannot be a conflict of interest of any source.
Yeah. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. I did see too that Trump, he put out a
You start compensating these people. You start compensating these people like you would a sales team. It'd be a complete different thing. Okay, hey, if we balance the budget and we got a surplus, you get a bonus. If we don't, you're fired.
eat what you kill.
Yeah, like dude, it would fix everything.
Mm-hmm.
Would you have a problem with them getting a bonus if the economy was great, food was cheap, gas was cheap?
Not that big of a bonus, but no, I wouldn't mind.
Okay, yeah, but I mean, like
a little bit, yeah.
I mean, these guys are making tens of millions of dollars, if not hundreds.
Yeah.
All right, but I mean, I think a reasonable bonus on that, you know, they could still make, you know, a few $1 million. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's a way to do it. But ideally, the way to do it is to cut it off. The problem is you're not going to have people that want to go do it because it's more profitable to be out here in the real world.
They're not going to vote against their own.
Right. Nobody does.
No.
Nobody votes against their own interests except ignorant people that don't understand reality, which happens to be the upper middle class of America, the rich people of America who do not have to touch any of the shit based upon the things that they vote for. Their life doesn't change. Okay? These people sitting at brunch with their pinkies up and their fucking champagne and their little bowl of berries and their $72 avocado toast. All right, these motherfuckers don't have to deal with any of this shit. All they care about is feeling good about how they voted morally. And it's not even real morality, because if you sent any of these immigrants to any one of their houses and said you have to house them, the answer would be no.
Mm-mm.
So they're totally full of shit. It's no different than all these fat activists saying that being fat is the best thing in the world, except now they're all skinny because they got on Ozempic.
That's right.
Okay?
That's right.
So they're all full of shit.
That's right.
Bro, listen, dude.
I'm the
You shouldn't
American
be
now.
able to vote in this country if you don't have an active tax return individually. If you don't have a fucking tax return individually, you shouldn't have a vote. And I don't give a shit if you're 15 or 1,015. If you pay taxes and you pay in, you can have a say. If you don't pay in and you only take, fuck you. That is how it should be. People who don't have a tax return, who are American citizens, who are on government assistance and don't pay in, should not have a fucking vote into how things go. I don't understand how that's not understood.
Yep. Let's start a poll. We got a poll going. Tax return to vote, yes or no? Let's get the poll running out there.
Look, dude, I got ideas, bro. I don't just bitch about the headlines. I got a plan. And it starts, well, I can't say that. You're kicked off the internet.
Yeah, poll tax return to vote.
Yeah,
yes
all the
or
people
no?
voting no are the people that fucking that don't fucking work.
There were two legitimate questions regarding this topic that
All right,
I
let's see
have
it.
seen in the comments,
Let's
not
see it.
right now,
Yeah.
but over time on our shows. First one was, what if it's a wife who's supporting the bread earner in the house, and they're like 2 kids or 3 kids, and she's taking care of it?
Then you have a household vote.
Okay, there you go.
Then the
Okay.
man votes.
Or
Or
the
vice
woman.
versa.
Yeah,
if
whoever
it's
it
the
is.
woman that
Yeah.
pays the money and the dad stays home, then they make the decision together.
Okay. And the second one was, what if the person has served in the military or has had 50 years of jobs and now they are on Social Security and they're at home? What's your
Retired.
take on that?
You know, we'd have to talk about it.
Okay.
I don't have the answer right now, but I think that's a valid question.
Okay. Those are the only two.
But I think we can all agree that somebody from another country
Oh, of course.
that's not a citizen
Yeah.
should go to fucking jail forever if they vote in our elections. I think we can all agree that people who are on EBT, who don't do anything but collect EBT in this country, shouldn't have a say in how the money, because that's how socialism and communism gets into power. They impoverish people to the point where most of the people are impoverished and have no hope, and then they get those people to vote for all the empty promises that communism provides.
Mm-hmm.
So,
To your point earlier, you have said that EBT should have a limit. 6 months,
Yeah,
a year,
it
something.
should.
You can't be on that for
it
7
should.
years.
Yeah, that's right. It should.
All right, the motion on the table has passed.
Yeah, that's right. And in our America, that's how it's going to be.
That's
what
it,
we're going to start doing. We're going to start building real policies so that when we run for president in a couple years, everybody knows what they're getting.
That's right.
That's the first thing they're getting.
That's right.
Well, that's not the first thing, but
it'll be on the short list.
there's going to be some Vlad the Impaler going on to start up. The big show, you know what I'm saying? Happy Thanksgiving.
Gobble gobble, motherfucker.
Fuck.
Let's get to headline 3, man. This is another wild story.
I was going to try to keep the F-bombs down today, bro. I'm sorry.
No, we're doing all right.
I got my
We're doing
F-bomb monitor over here. He looks like he's having a freak out. Over there sweating, dude. It's like it's getting high. We got a lot of show left.
Yeah, man. Let's get to our third and final headline, though. This is a crazy story.
I was going to try to keep it civil for
It's
Thanksgiving,
fine.
man.
Oh, well, listen. You just wait for this one. In the spirit of Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Okay, we know we're gonna, you guys gonna have some.
Dude, I just want our own country, man.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I want America to be America. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't want it to be. If I wanted it to be Afghanistan, I'd go live in Afghanistan.
That's right.
If I wanted I wanted it to be Somalia or some sort of, third world shit, I'd go play in the dirt in my back fucking yard, man. Like, I don't want to do that. Neither do you. What?
That's great.
Yeah, well.
That's great. Listen, I love it. I love it. I love it. We gotta keep cruising though, Andy. I got one more for you. Okay. In the spirit of Thanksgiving, okay, we know that there's going to be some interesting family members at tables
Put
around
this
the
shit
country.
on tomorrow.
This will be a great debate topic right as you're carving the turkey, okay? Headline 3 reads, transgender athlete was very dishonest, says world's strongest woman.
Yeah. They're all dishonest. They're dishonest to themselves.
Now pass the damn mashed potatoes.
I'm a woman.
You have to have an IQ of at least 200 to understand
Yeah.
the joke.
man.
Yeah, dude.
Oh,
Shit,
man.
man. That's a really big dick for a fucking female athlete, man. Like, what the fuck? Bro, what are we doing? What are we living in?
Dude, it's crazy.
It's
man.
almost like I'm getting to the point where I'm like actually glad this is happening while I'm alive because it's fucking insane.
Bro.
I'm like, this is the most insane shit. I never thought I would have, dude, I would have bet every single thing that I've ever owned and ever accomplished in my entire life that we would never, ever, ever, ever get to a point where people legitimately accept a dude dressed in a woman's clothes and literally say that's a woman. Like, and argue with you and say that they're equal and they can compete in sports. Like, that is the most insane shit you could possibly fucking think of. I would have bet everything that would never happen. Like,
Yeah.
think about this. We argue about
Yeah,
this.
19-year-old
Hold
Andy
on.
trying to tell him this.
We argue about this for the last 7 to 10 years. We've argued as a culture, how stupid are we?
Yeah, yeah. Well, if you wouldn't believe that, just wait till you learn that, the migrants come over and eat ducks. So it's like, it gets crazy.
Bro, my ducks, I walked up to the duck coop last night. They were having a little conversation about how to defensive tactics. They fucking see DJ and they start running.
They get worried. They do, dude. They start quacking and
yeah,
shit.
they're
They get worried.
like, he's gonna eat us. I'm like, no, he's one of the good ones.
Any shit 2 tones darker than you is danger.
Yeah, bro.
Fuck, man. Dude,
shit,
this
man.
story right here is, I thought we were over this. I thought we were past it. I heard, the boxer lady.
Dude, didn't Goop bust this out?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, it's been a
Yeah.
big talk, man. It's been a big talk. Let's dive into it. A British athlete crowned the world's strongest woman says she was robbed of her winning moment after it emerged the original champion was a transgender woman who was ineligible to compete.
The headline should read, the original champion was a dude dressed up as a girl.
Yep.
And he lied and said he was a woman. And now we're taking his shit.
He used his own barbell. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Dude, it's insane.
Well, dude, the crazy thing is, so the what made this crazy was
No, dude, you know how it came into power? How this happened because people are polite. Oh, I don't want to say anything.
Don't want to offend nobody.
I don't want to rock the boat. Motherfuckers, if you don't rock the boat, there ain't going to be no boat.
Bro. Well, what made this really start going around was because this was at the world's strongest woman competition, right? And it was a video, very short clip. I got it, it's 12 seconds. I was posted, and you see, they're at the podium, right? Let's check this clip. This is what got going. Okay, this right here. Check this out. So the lady, the lady on the left here, she's like, "This is bullshit."
That is bullshit. She walked off.
It's like she knew it, right? And then as things got, started digging into it, that's when it came out that that's a dude.
Yeah, and go back to that picture. Look at the fucking dude. Like, here's what I don't understand. Okay? How pathetic of an individual are you to be a man, say you're a woman, and then go compete in women's sports and then pretend like you're the actual champion? Like, legit celebrate. Like that. Look at that. Look at the way that person is standing there. They think they really won something.
He's really proud of that.
Oh, yeah.
Super proud of it.
It is bullshit.
It is bullshit.
I feel sorry for that woman.
Well, I mean, dude, and it being the internet, it didn't take a long time.
I believe that Goo busted the story.
It did.
Yeah.
Yeah. It didn't take a long time for the internet to do its thing.
Look how it's got its that's it's
Thing
shirt so
covered.
conveniently tied to hide its big old hairy cock.
Jacob in Super Chat says, trans athletes have gay owners.
Well, look, so this picture went around.
Look
right?
how much bigger she is than ever.
He. See, they got you.
No, they didn't get me.
They got you.
Okay, they got me.
They got you.
Look how much bigger that dude is. There's a dude in the pool.
There's a dude in the pool. Well, bro, it didn't take long for the internet to do its thing because, like you look at this picture, it's like, dude, I've seen this before. Right? It was fucking South Park, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
I've seen it.
Yeah, dude. Yes. Yeah. South Park is like
Dude, literally.
the strong woman competition. Did you put that on there?
No, this is a straight screen grab.
It's real.
Oh, man.
It's crazy.
Yeah, well,
It's crazy, dude.
those people should be shamed into being so embarrassed for what they did.
Here's the thing, though.
The problem is they don't have any shame.
They have zero shame.
Yeah.
And here's the crazy, like this is how you know it's real BS though, right? So this dude gets up here, he goes around saying he's a woman. He had the entire strong woman competition completely full. They made a statement saying they listen. I will say this, they did address it very quickly.
Yeah.
They took this dude out of the leaderboards, took all of its stats down, right? They corrected the situation. All right, but this dude, okay, this dude going around saying he's a woman. However, he has a polygamous relationship with 3 other women.
Are they dude women or are they women? I don't know. That looks like, I don't know.
Women.
So, hold on.
Bro. You want to see this thing do some bath salts real quick? I got the video.
So, I mean, let's be real. We're all lesbians on the inside, right? Like all of us dudes, we're lesbians on the inside. You know what I'm saying? So this person just went the full get up.
Well,
Like
that's some like a mirror level trolling right there. Is what that is.
Mm-hmm. Yep. You know,
Check this clip real quick.
It's
though.
interesting how attractive these people always are.
Dude. Check this clip.
Nobody will touch my
These
wiener.
are bare down steel frost zone smelling salts. This is the one I'm going to be using in competition. I'm just going to test it once, and oh dear, and then
He had no problem opening that.
until OSG.
That's not how you do. Fuck. The man came out there, didn't he?
Okay, cut that.
First of all, dude,
Give this dude a jar of pickles,
you
bro.
don't do smelling salts like that. You like.
Did you see that fucking grip strength throw? Fuck,
Who?
dude, that's a strong grip strength.
Oh,
That's a strong ass dude.
It's bullshit, man. I thought it was over too.
Dude, I thought it was
I
over.
thought people were done with this.
I thought we were. I really thought we were. But then, dude, it gets
But
worse.
this is England, right?
This is so this he's American.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's the world's strongest woman, right? So he's American. What's his full name here, real quick? What's his name? So Jamie Jamie Booker.
Jamie Booker.
Jamie Booker. That's the dude's name. And then Andrea Thompson was the actual woman that you see here.
How do you say that?
Andrea? How did I say it?
How do you say it?
Andrea?
Andrea.
Yeah.
We say Andrea.
Oh, well, she's black, so I'm sure it's Andrea.
Why do you got to say? What do you mean? That sounds racist.
Does it?
Something.
Oh.
Anyway, wood chipper.
Yeah, no, 100%. But dude, I really did think this was over.
Man, that motherfucker clogged the wood chipper. We had one of them industrial ones with tracks and shit. Listen, I'm over it, dude. I'm over it. I don't care if you want to dress up as a woman and go to the drag clubs like they all did in the 80s and 90s and early 2000s. And
yeah,
everybody was cool. There was a place for it. Even if you went out to a regular bar around other adults, you know, most people were very accepting. And, you know, it's unfortunate because these people doing this shit have really set back the agenda of the regular gay and lesbian community, you know, and it's sad because those people have endured a lot of shit, trying to just be normal human beings and have the rights that normal people have. And these people have come in and stirred all this shit up to where now the people who were like me, who was like, yeah, everybody come on in, you know, now I'm like, wait a minute. No.
Yeah.
You know, and
dude, it pisses me off, bro, because you see these women, they work their asses off.
Yeah, bro, it's not right.
They work their fucking asses off.
Yeah.
To get to the top of their fucking sports, man. Yeah. And to see fucking Jamie here, Jamie who has a Jimmy. There we go.
Jamie's Jimmy.
Fucking just come in, bro. Like, that's not okay. There's nothing about this that is okay.
It's not even okay. It's disgusting. It's pathetic.
And he's proud, dude.
I know. Yeah, well, you know, and unfortunately, you know, yeah, they corrected it. Yeah, they switched it all up.
Very swiftly.
But that woman doesn't get her moment.
He still got the trophy.
Yeah. It's bullshit, man.
You know, like, dude, it's crazy. But I did think we were over this, and then I saw this. NFL's first transgender cheerleader makes claim about Panthers' departure. Cut because I'm trans.
Probably. Probably. Yeah, probably. It
didn't work, dude.
Yeah.
It didn't work, bro. Didn't work, man.
Don't worry. Roger Goodell will make them the MVP of the league and sign him to there you go. So.
Damn, that was quick, dude.
Yeah.
Usually it's like a week delay before.
Well, who's that?
That's the trans cheerleader.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, Roger Goodell is the most bend over, you know, politically fucking progressive turd that there is ever in the NFL.
And why do they do this with the names too? Right? You go from Justin to Justine.
Well, what would you pick?
I mean, I wouldn't be picking anything, Andy.
What?
Why would you just try to do that?
I'm just saying.
Why would you just try to do that? Oh, no, hey, flag him and play. Bro, what was that? Oh man.
God. Is that it?
That's whoa.
That's a big dude. That is a big dude. I'd like to see his lifts. Do we got his lifts? Do we got his totals?
No, they took him down already. I
Yeah.
couldn't find him. Yeah.
Yeah, well, you probably did get cut because you're trans, bro.
Probably.
Sorry.
Yeah. It is what it is.
I'm sorry, dude. Yeah. I mean, people don't want to see that shit. And an NFL audience certainly doesn't want to see it.
DJ's name would be Djana. Andy, wait, they got you. Adriana.
No, it'd be Andrea.
Andrea, that's right. There you go. Davina. Chokes and. Okay.
I'm just saying, man, like it's, you know, fuck these people. These people that do this shit are fucking pieces of shit.
Yeah.
Okay? Like, real talk. I'm not saying, you know, if you, like I said, you want to be, you want to go to the bars and you want to go out and you want to be in that life, cool. Stay out of fucking sports and stay out of kids' schools. Okay? That's where the problem started.
Let me ask you, should we show, okay, what is the solution? Obviously, keep them out. Can we just create a whole new league? Like,
We already got leagues that people don't watch. Just saying.
I'm just saying, I'd probably, I would watch it. I'd watch it, and I'd put a couple of parlays up. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit's going to get interesting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got Justine versus Jamie. Some shit going to get crazy out there.
Yeah.
But, no, keep in mind. Okay, guys, stop with the names for me, please. Jaquana.
What do you got? What's that red one up there?
Let's see. Scott Odie. First time I didn't mean to. This time it's for DJ's down pa. What?
TRT. Oh, that's Odie.
What's he,
That's Scott Odie.
I know, but what's down pa?
I don't know. He talks gibberish sometimes.
Got it.
Sorry, Scott.
Thanks, Scott.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, dude, I start their own league. Put them in their own league.
No.
I'd bet on it.
How about no? How about just fucking stay the fuck out?
Just stop.
Here's what I'm tired of.
Mm-hmm.
I'm tired of the entire country in the entire civilization having to bend over backwards and create all these new rules and all these new things and say all these things for a fucking 0.04% of the population. Like, that's insane shit. And they shamed everybody into saying anything. There's nobody that thought this was a good idea. Nobody ever thought it was good for these people to go into a woman's restroom. Again, it was people who don't even go in public. They don't go to Target. They don't go to Walmart. They don't go to places making decisions about these things that don't affect them. It's insane, dude.
Yeah, like Matthew Bergdorf's comment. How about men be men?
Yeah.
I mean, but we gotta get that atrazine out the water. It'll definitely help, guys. We do appreciate you, though.
Yeah,
do appreciate you. Let's get to our final segment, as always, though.
We'll do some chat at the end. Yeah.
Absolutely. I think if you guys are watching at home today on Thanksgiving, I got some extra for you guys to discuss over Thanksgiving. You guys should be at the dessert time now. So, thumbs up or dumb as fuck headline reads: gay sheep wool used to create couture fashion because homosexuality is part of nature, designer claims.
No, it's not part of nature because they would die off. The species would not exist if it was part of nature.
Bro, listen to this crazy shit, okay?
What? How is that not, like, how do we not understand that?
Wait, so if you dig up, if you bury a dude sheep, all right, a male sheep, okay, and you dig his bones up, 100 years from now, you'll be able to tell that was a male sheep?
Yeah. But that's not my point. My point is that if that's a part of nature, then nature will cease to exist because it can't reproduce. So this is just more fucking propaganda bullshit.
Yeah. Well, this guy's in tune with these gay sheep, apparently. Like, what is it? What sound does a gay sheep make?
How the fuck do I know?
Bah. Bye.
We got to end the show.
Who wants to be the co-host in the chat?
Yeah. So, guys, looking for a new co-host. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
That's going to be a clip. That's going to be a clip.
Oh, yeah.
Bye. Okay, all right. So let's dive into this, man.
You thought of that joke all day, bro.
Fresh off the dome.
Yeah.
Fresh off the dome.
How do you even find out that the sheep are gay?
Well, there's a whole thing to it.
Let's hear it.
There's a whole thing to it, okay? Because it's a science.
So they take the defective sheep.
That's right. That's right.
And they say it's luxury.
That's right.
That's some good marketing.
Yeah. Well, There's actually some points to this. Woke couture is coming for our closets. Wool from sheep that prefer same-sex partners debuted at New York Fashion Show earlier this month. It's common practice for farms to cull rams or male sheep that refuse to mate with ewes, their female counterparts. This grisly reality inspired Schmidt, that's a very unique Schmidt spelling there, to create the sex-positive threads, effectively saving the homosexual rams from potentially unnecessary slaughter.
Well, how do you know that just because they won't mate with the ooze that they're gay?
Yeah, what if it just
What
wasn't
if
a
they're just
good-looking
ugly
ooze?
ooze?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
What if they're just a
that-
bunch of skanks?
It was ran through. Ooh.
Yeah, nobody wants them ooze.
Ew.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
Maybe he's just got high standards. Now we're gonna call him gay.
So with that logic, every male who doesn't get sexual activity is gay.
Yeah, I
guess
mean,
by-
according
I
to
guess.
their, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, scientists have estimated that as many as 8% of rams are sexually oriented toward other males, a statistic that led Michael Stuck to found Rainbow Wool. It's a nonprofit.
I'm sure this is gonna be the next big thing.
First of all, I think we need to rescue all those rams, bro, because this ain't normal.
Is that him?
That's him.
That's him, huh?
What's he doing with those sheep?
Well, apparently gay stuff. Yeah. Maybe that's the litmus test.
Okay, all right. Bye.
It was funny the first time. Dude, look.
Bro, that's some good shit.
Yeah.
Okay,
well,
but look, here I do
how
have
do
a
you come
problem
up with
this.
this idea?
Which one?
Man, I got this.
Oh,
DJ,
got a great idea.
you gotta come over, dude. I got this great idea.
Come over.
Listen, man.
I got these two sheep.
Did you know that there's gay sheep? There
How
is.
high do you have to be for that?
Real high.
Bro,
Pretty high.
how do you know they're gay? Oh, I made them gay.
Well, see, here's what happened. I got real lonely, you know, and I went out, and they didn't care.
Listen, bro, just trust me, they're gay. All right?
I'm pretty sure they liked it.
Oh man, dude. But here, okay, but this is something I really do want your genuine take on, okay? Because I found this interesting. So I'm about to show you some pictures of the models wearing some of the uniforms that were made by these gay sheep wool.
Okay. Yeah, it's pretty fucking gay.
Okay,
Bro, come on, dude.
but what do you notice? What do you notice here, though? Okay, I want you guys chat, look closely. What are you noticing about the clothes? Outside the fact they're all made of wool.
They're super gay.
Okay, outside of being super gay, isn't it weird that these are all like typical like masculine, outfits?
Like firemen.
Fireman, a plumber,
Yeah.
mechanic guy, right? Like
Caesar.
I mean, okay, the
Warrior.
Greeks were a little gay. All right, you saw 300. Okay,
Well, the Spartans used to fuck each other.
that's what I'm
before
saying.
battle.
Yeah, I know. I mean, so this one, okay,
That's
maybe
true.
not so much, but but like I just saw, I saw that interesting, and I'm like,
This is like some BDSM right here.
I'm
I'm coming
going to
for your wiener.
rally. He's going to Antifa rally. But like, dude, am I overthinking this chat?
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
No,
why
it's
all of these
propaganda.
super
Because
masculine?
it's propaganda.
Okay.
It's more demasculization of men.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. I just wanted to
100%.
make sure I wasn't off. Okay. Make sure I wasn't off. I just thought that was super interesting.
Yeah, that's right.
That's what if you ever wanted to know what a gay sheep looks like,
That guy's a sheep fucker.
you could tell because even his horns aren't
See, that's
straight.
why you don't let the third world in here. Because we pick up bad habits. You know what I'm saying? What?
I said, no,
What?
you can tell it's gay.
It's the truth. There's a reason that you have all these servicemen come back and be like, dude, you know what they do over there?
Oh yeah, bro, that's real stuff.
Yeah.
That's real stuff. Yep,
Yep.
even his horns aren't straight.
Yep. Yep. That's animal abuse. Even his horns aren't straight. You like that one, didn't you?
Right,
You
listen,
proud of that?
I feel like I did pretty good this show. All right,
Yeah, that's all right.
I did pretty good.
Yeah,
Chat-
we ruined everybody's Thanksgiving. I'm giving it thumbs down, bro.
Yeah, thumbs down for the sheep. Yeah, thumbs down.
Read that.
My wife asked earlier what my plan was for tonight. I said I'm watching the gayest show ever. Thanks, guys. You never disappoint. Well,
Oh man.
yeah,
Nobody makes DJ laugh more than DJ.
that's a fact.
That's right. That's
That's a
right.
fact.
DJ needs to go home. All right.
Zishan gives me Jimmy Fallon vibes, except with a touch of the tism. he means Fallon has the tism. Zishan's the smartest dude here.
Man.
Well, stick your hand all the way up it. You know, see what happens.
Oh man. You guys excited for Thanksgiving
Hey, hold
table
on. Here's
talk?
one.
Where you at?
Been following since MFCEO. This year I'll make over 150K. It feels like the hardest point. He said something else there. Well, I tried to read it, but it's not on there anymore. Sorry. Good job.
Yeah.
All right, thumbs up or thumbs down?
Yeah, I mean, I'm going thumbs down just
Me
for
too.
the demasculization
Yeah,
of all of that.
me too.
I didn't like. I was looking through the pictures. I'm like, wait, that's a mechanic. I'm not with it. DJ is bricked up. for
Andy, what
those-
happened to the steering wheel I gifted you at Riverside? It's in my garage on display
Mhm.
in my upper office.
I can confirm.
Yeah.
Can confirm.
I appreciate that too, by the way. Oh, look at that guy trying to get me. Look at that. Look at that guy trying to get me there. Andy, can you wish my bro a happy birthday? His name is Nick. Happy birthday, Nick.
Yep.
I ain't falling for that, brother. You guys might get me once. How do they know the sheep are that way? Their unit tastes like shit. Well, who's eating their unit? Why are you putting their unit in their mouth, bro? That's kind of weird. It's kind of weird, bro. I mean, I'm not, Thanksgiving, we eat some turkey, but I don't say, hey, give me some sheep's dick.
You guys do turduckies?
No,
Turducken?
we don't eat ducks.
You don't do that?
No.
Well, I'm saying, did you before you did ducks? Like before you
I never
did
had a duck. I never ate a duck ever.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah. All right. Well, chat, you stay in there, and that's the show, huh?
Yeah, man. Guys, Andy, that is all I have, dude.
Yeah. All right, we'll stay on for some Q&A with the chat. You guys got some questions? Like some real questions? Besides fucking around all the time like you guys always do? Just a bunch of delinquents?
That's right. Twitter, how you guys doing over there? You guys still hanging?
Yeah.
Lamb unit. Dude, that's fucking gross.
Wait, what did he say?
Right there, water swatter. Lamb unit.
Scroll up on the Twitter chat a little bit.
Hey, baby, what are you making?
There you go. Scroll down. Read that, Brandon. DJ is going to be saying Andy in that goat voice.
Nope. In the shower. Got it. All right, Brandon.
What can you, all right. Are you guys going to ask anything of like real questions, like topics? I got some sheep's dick that I want to get to. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait.
What flavor first form is DJ drinking? I have a. This was the limited run. Folds of Honor, Forum Energy.
Do you think a third political party will arise?
Ooh, that's a good question.
You know, I don't know. I think the system is so corrupt and so well funded, it's almost impossible for a third party to get traction. And all a third party does is it serves usually the worser of the two evils, right? Or the worst,
Because it divides the
right.
Yeah.
I don't think that in our existing system that there is an option for a third party to arise and take power. I truly believe that the only way that we're going to get power back is one, if Trump does some shit where he decides to do what he said he was going to do, which doesn't appear that he's going to do that, at least at this point. Or two, we leverage our own tax dollars against the government and boycott paying taxes, which is what that's how we got the country in the first place. All right. Like all we got to do is go back and look at what happened in 1776. The way we got our country was to not pay taxes. An organized effort to not pay our taxes, that could be one solution. And the third solution is how all revolutions happen, which we all know how that happens. So I think those are the three scenarios of us actually getting the country back. And the one that we could control the most is our own lives. Okay. This is a cultural issue. The reason that this has happened in our country is because we have allowed our culture to diminish through our own individual lives. And when we think about how culture exists, culture is the collective of the individual. And if the individuals are always outsourcing the solution to problems outside of themselves, then the culture is going to suffer. And that's what we're dealing with here in America. We're dealing with a cultural problem where if we were all strong, fit, intelligent, self-sufficient human beings, there would not be an opening for these things to take place. And if the culture revived itself the way that it should be here in America, the politics would naturally follow because nobody would support that. Politics is downstream from culture. So when we think about what we can do as individuals, it really does come down to what I preach all the time, which is personal excellence being the ultimate rebellion because it doesn't require violence, okay? It requires you living your life at the highest standard possible and setting an example for the people around you. The reason that we have so many people in this country that don't have hope is because they don't have anybody to look at and say, there's a guy who made it. There's a guy who made it, meaning in their personal lives. Yes, there's lots of examples on the internet, but you don't know those people, okay? You have to be able to see it. And very few people can do things or believe in things that they don't see with their own eyes. So if we have this many people, as we do currently, not living to the American standard, then how do you instill hope into people who have never witnessed the story of American greatness? Mm-hmm. You have to show it to them, which means you, the individual, has to show it to them. And the reason that we're caught in this situation is because of a lot of things. One, they've intentionally made it economically more difficult for people to succeed. Two, they've indoctrinated in a generation and a half, if not 2 generations of people to be unskilled and believe that they should be provided for. And three, they've promoted a culture of degeneracy for many, many years, okay? Think about the shame that is thrown on successful people for succeeding. That's not how it's supposed to be in this country. How it's supposed to be is that we celebrate those people who represent the American dream as a sign of what is possible. And until we do that as individuals, until we take that responsibility and put it on our backs, nothing will change. Nothing will change. We will be peasants that are ruled over and provided for, no different than the Middle Ages, no different than the civilizations from thousands of years ago, where the state dictates how much gruel you get to have. And by the way, you're lucky to have gruel at all, right? That's what we're walking into when we abandon our own responsibilities of personal excellence as an American citizen. So if we want to look at someone to blame here, yeah, we can blame the 2-party system. Yeah, we could blame Biden. Yeah, we can blame Trump. We could blame Obama. We could blame all these corrupt politicians. But those people don't control what we read. They don't control what we eat. They don't control how hard we work. They don't control the standards that we hold. They don't control the way that we treat each other and unify and ignore the hate propaganda. They don't control any of that. We control that. And then once we understand that we control that and start to live in that way, that's when you will see things change. So we need a revolution of American culture through personal excellence to offset the cultural degradation that's been happening in this country for many, many years. And it needs to be drastic and it needs to be fast. Okay. Yeah. And if you want to find out more about that mission for real, you need to go to andyfrisella.com/MFCEO because, yeah, we're releasing the podcast, but there's a much bigger project at play here. Much bigger.
Couple of super chats came through.
Happy birthday, Marie. Happy birthday.
Yeah, no funny games that way.
Yeah.
No, it's safe. I was gonna update.
Raging Penguin in super chat says, "Hey Andy, I'm 18, been listening since middle school, and I graduated this year. My best friend's going on a mission in January. I'm having trouble accepting the 2 years that he will be gone. Appreciate any wisdom you can give."
Well, I mean, that's part of life, dude. People are going to move. They're going to leave. They're going to go places. Some people are going to die. Some people are going to be out of your life. I mean, you know, I understand that you grow up and you have this circle of friends, but here's the truth. The friends that you have now are very likely not to be your close circle as you go through life, especially if you're an ambitious young man. Okay, you're going to level up. You're going to find a new circle. You're going to level up again. You're going to find a new circle. And as you go through life, you're going to face many different groups and friend networks and people that you're going to connect with at that time in your life. So while you've had this great relationship, and I understand that, you know, this is a big deal for you because you've never experienced it, this is the first of many of these situations that's going to happen to you. So it's a reality of life, and I would take it as a lesson, and I would understand that, you know, it's going to be okay, bro. Everybody goes through this.
Yeah, the question is, what are you going to do during these 2 years to make yourself better?
That's right.
To where when your best friend comes back, like, holy shit, Raging Penguin.
What even happened to you?
Yeah.
Dude, you're killing it.
Because he's going to change.
Right.
They're going to change.
Right.
You better fucking change too. That's real, bro. Guys, we appreciate you, man. We really do. We're going to let you guys get back to your turkey day. Thanks for being here this evening.
Yep.
Guys, Andy, that's all I have, man.
All right, guys. Hey, appreciate you guys. Have a great Thanksgiving. And don't forget to not be a hoe.
Share the show.
Oh, I know, but they're here. You guys still here? Hey guys, can you do me a favor for real? I know we say, you know, don't be a hoe, share the show, but we're doing this new live chat thing, and we're really trying to get it off the ground. So if you guys could do some extra recruiting over the next few months, that would be very helpful for us, because when we start the live thing, it's kind of a new thing. It's kind of like starting over. So that would be awesome. It would also be awesome. And I got to say this won't be in the published show, but, you know, you guys got to understand that I promise you what this thing that we're building is going to change the motherfucking world. I am so excited for you guys to see it. Myself and a few other key people have been working on this for a long time as a solution to the problem and the culture that we have here in this country. And I'm really, really excited to have you guys be a part of it. Yeah, I would do Adam Carolla. That's badass.
Hell yeah.
All right, guys. Been listening since 19.
Hold on.
Go back. Been listening since 2019, went from 60K to 350K. What do you think about small organized class action suits against the government in order to change things? I still don't think that's nearly as effective as all of us rising to the occasion and representing what America's supposed to be. Look, dude, Gandhi said it, right? He said, be the change that you wish to see in the world. And that really is some profound advice, because when we have been trained here to look at everything else externally as the problem. This is the problem I have with a lot of these podcasters and commentators on what's going on. Yeah, they have outrage, and yes, they have nice sound clips, but very few of them are talking about real ideas that need to change in this country.
Actual progress.
Yeah. And, you know, that's where we have to focus. We can't focus on whose fault it is. What we can, but we also have to couple that with what's going to change and how are we going to change it. And if we don't change it in our own lives, we have no hope of changing anything else.
Zero.
Anyway. All right, guys. Well, listen, We're gonna roll. I got some some boiled sheep wiener. I gotta get home too. Any jobs at First Form? Yeah, there's always jobs at First Form, but everybody thinks that working here is like working in Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. I mean, it's hard as fuck to work here. So, you're having your 10th heart surgery and you want to come see us. Andy, I have my 10th heart surgery next summer and I want to complete 75 hard before. Once I recover, can I visit you and DJ? I don't see why not.
You got to finish it.
Yeah. I don't see why not.
Isaiah Slucher. Got it.
We're just normal dudes, bro, doing normal dude stuff.
That's it.
All right, guys. We'll let you go. Have a great Thanksgiving. We'll see you later.